After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play good for 17 on a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and the back who can show off his wheels.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Now the shotgun give to Chandler. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Johnson again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Man in motion here. On play action now, McCarthy. Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Vikings, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Who manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the gun, Johnson finds a big lane. He's inside the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Johnson hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. This is ahead for about 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From midfield on 2nd down. Got a man, Bowers has it. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We are at the 2-minute warning. The Raiders at a deficit. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Completed here to Laube. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
That ball's caught by Laube. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Out of the gun, Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Ty Chandler to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He finds Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside give to Johnson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Vikings out of the hurry-up meet everyone back to the line. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The 2nd half of the Super Bowl is underway. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Johnson up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Connects with Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he cuts it back right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give left side to Johnson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Going with Johnson here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's on the move. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Young on the play action. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down. Looking to throw, Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over beyond their own 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. First and 10. Now it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Hard to believe. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Raider football. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, Laube. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's out of bounds, pass midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they send a man in motion. Shotgun snap now to Young. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pass it down close.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Young on 3rd and goal. He has the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now the give to Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Vikings only up by a few. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here's Johnson again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Vikings into victory formation here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
And the Kings of the North are now Kings of the NFL. The Minnesota Vikings are Super Bowl champions. To the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell, to award that Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall.